Welcome back. The national group No Labels, which once teased a potential presidential candidate that ultimately fell apart, is now turning its eyes to Congress. The group holding a national meeting in Washington next month. They're touting hundreds of citizen leaders in all 50 states to find bipartisan solutions to the major issues facing the country.
Ryan Clancy is No Labels chief strategist. He joins us now. Ryan, welcome back to Upfront.
Thanks for having me.
So you are quickly looking ahead to the first 100 days of this new Trump administration. We know that Republicans hold the majority in both chambers of Congress. Right now at this moment, are there members of Congress who really want to join forces for this two-party solution on some of these big issues?
Look, we think there are. Part of it is because if we want to get a lot of things done, they're going to have to. There are some things the new Trump administration can do with just one party alone. There's a lot of things they can't. They still need to get 60 votes in the Senate. And No Labels is going to try to be coalescing those leaders on both sides that are interested in trying to get things done.
You said you think they are. Have you identified any names willing to attach themselves to bipartisan work?
We have. I'm not going to share them with you today because we haven't announced who will be attending the conference, but we're going to have several House, Senate members from both parties who are very much willing after this contentious election to put their hand up and say, look, I'm willing to put the election behind me. It's time to look forward and figure out where we can actually get some things done.
Yeah, beyond that, you've touted these 600 citizen leaders from across the country, all 50 states. I'm curious, what does support look like in some of the battleground states, like Wisconsin, that is so purple and so divided?
We've got plenty of supporters in Wisconsin. We've got plenty of people from Michigan, Pennsylvania, elsewhere, the other swing states. Look, I think the thing that when we step back and look at where we're headed as a country, the real danger is that after this election, we sort into these dividing camps where there's these people on the right who just want to rubber stamp everything Trump wants to do. There will be people on the left who just want to resist everything that Trump wants to do. And that is not what people voted for in this election. They don't want resistance. They don't want a rubber stamp. They want some results. And if they don't get some results, they're going to come back and throw people out again in 2026 because we have some really significant problems, whether it's immigration, whether it's the national debt, whether it's the fact that we can't build things in this country anymore that need solutions. And people are desperate for them. And our group is going to be the one that's trying to help facilitate it.
Ryan Clancy, the No Labels chief strategist. Ryan, thank you so much for your insight. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Up next, the tree arrives.